But I'm still Heat in 7. All you guys that are jumping ship and you lost faith in this team, get out. Out! Out! Where's your heart? Where's your soul? Where's your spine? Come on. You know this team by now. You know this team operates best when their season is on life support. This would be the most Miami Heat thing ever for them to go into Boston. They win 3, they lose 3. You go into Boston when no one thinks you're going to win, and you put a stake through their heart. What was that? ESPN? What? Say, what was that you said? 3%? 3? Just 3, not 4, not 5, not just 3% chance? That's what we have? 3, right? That's what you said? 3? You can't measure what's in here. There are no analytics to measure what's in here. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the Miami Heat have more of this than anyone. Oh, God, I'm so happy that's over, though. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm so happy that series is done. Because now I'm at peace. I'm at peace. And I know I said last video, man, I got receipts for days saying that we were going to make it to the finals. But going into this game, any rational Heat fan would be stressed because you know what's at stake. Everything, basically, is at stake. And the first thing I wrote in my little notes here, my trusty little notebook, very stressed. Even though I knew in my heart and soul, in every fiber of my soul, that we were going to win, it's still stressful. But I don't know. Look, I don't know where to begin. Where do you begin? Where do you begin? Where do you start? Where do you start with this team? This team is just, I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's something out of a fairy tale. It's something out of a novel, out of a documentary. There should be a 30 for 30. There should be a Last Dance style documentary on this. And you know what's amazing? Nothing changes. The media, right after the game, can't even give the Heat a congratulations. Immediately, the Heat have no chance against the Nuggets. No chance. I don't even care anymore. I like it. I like it at this point. It aggravates me, but it's like, who cares? Who even wants their acceptance at this point? And I spoke about this before in other videos, but imagine I came to you after we lost to the Hawks in that first play-in game. And I came to you and I handed you a script or a novel or a pamphlet or whatever. And you opened it up and you read it. And it said everything that was going to happen between whenever that was in April and May 29th. And you would say, oh, you're going to be down 1 against the Bulls, who you were 0-3 against in the regular season. You're going to be down 1 in the fourth quarter with 2.5 minutes left. And you're going to pull out a win. Then you're going to go beat the Bucks 4-1. Then you're going to go beat the Knicks 4-2. Then you're going to go and be up 3-0 against the Celtics. And then lose 3 in a row. And then get game 6 with a dagger. And then game 7, you're back in Boston. No one outside of the diehard Heat fans think you're going to pull off that game. And what do? They blow them out of the water. I don't care about Jason Tatum's ankle. Don't complain to me about Jason Tatum's ankle. We're missing Vic. We're missing Tyler. Gabe's ankle's hurt. Jimmy's ankle's hurt. Everybody's hurt. Oh, and by the way, this whole narrative, I shouldn't even let this stuff upset me, but I'm a human. I hear all the time that the Celtics are so much more talented. The Celtics have all this depth. Okay, if you're so talented and so deep, then you can't use Jason Tatum as an excuse. What happened to your second best player? The guy has 8 turnovers. There's so much to talk about. Where do you begin? I'm not scared of these Nuggets. My brain is so scrambled right now. I don't care about these Nuggets. I don't care. I don't care about any of these teams anymore. This team is capable of anything. I told you before, they're an anomaly. Rules don't apply to them. Statistics don't apply to them. Metrics don't apply to them. Ratings don't apply to them. Analytics don't apply to them. They're a bunch of pirates. Spo even said it. They're a bunch of Navy SEALs. You drop them off wherever, and they're gonna compete. And our best players haven't even been playing that great. Jimmy and Bam have been, fine. They've been fine, but we haven't had a nuclear Jimmy game in how long? And look what we've done. Caleb Martin's out here playing like he's Kobe Bryant. I mean, there's so much to get to. God, I don't know. All I know is that I love this team. I've never loved a team like this. It's deep because what this team has done, it's deeper than basketball because it really applies to life. It applies to life. When people are underestimating you and saying you can't do that, that's not possible. And life, you get kicked in the teeth and like what happened to Vic and what happened to Tyler, and then Jimmy gets hurt and then Gabe gets hurt and everybody's underestimating you. All the media constantly underestimates the Heat, and yet they persist and persist and persist. And this guy steps up, and that guy steps up, and then you fall and you get back up, and you strive, and you do better, and you suffer, and you succeed. You succeed despite suffering. It's what this Heat team can teach you is deeper than basketball. It applies to life. It really does. I hope I'm not sounding corny here, but it really is true. And Spo said it in his speech about suffering to achieve something that you love. And this is something, and I've said this in a video before, that this is something this is rare and this is special, and you should enjoy this and bathe in it and savor it, because stuff like this doesn't happen all that often. I'm just so proud, genuinely proud of them and this organization and Pat Riley, despite them for large swaths of the season, people doubting Pat Riley, people doubting Spo, people doubting Andy Ellisberg, Alonzo Mourning, doing this in Adonis Haslam's last year, doubting at a certain point. Every player on this team has been doubted. Yet here we are. It's just a testament to their resilience, to staying together, to coming together when things are bad and you're in the trenches. It's amazing. By the way, I'm going to put a link to the phenomenal Hangover Time podcast, the part where they run the receipts of all these geniuses in the media saying that the Heat would never, ever, ever in a million years win this series and win this Game 7. Highly recommend checking that out. I don't know. I guess I'll talk about the game because look, I feel like I have so much to say, but my brain is just so fried. Like I'm just like emotionally, just like, oh, thank God that's done, and we're going on to the finals. Another year of Spoelstra getting to the Eastern Conference Finals and to the NBA Finals. The guy is incredible. The other crazy stat about Kevin Love, every time Kevin Love's been in the playoffs, he's ended up making it to the finals. That's crazy. I think 5 times Kevin Love's been in the playoffs and 5 times he's making it to the NBA Finals. Is that true? Someone double check that. Go and fact check that. All right, let's just get into the game, and then hopefully I'll go on some more inspirational tangents, because I feel like I have so much to get off my chest, and it's just all like my brain is just scrambled. First thing I write, very stressed, and then right away, what happens? And we heard about this every 5 minutes for the rest of the game. Jason Tatum twists his poor little ankle. And that's all you heard about for the rest of the game. If you remember, we did not start off this game that great offensively. Down 9-4 or early. We were started off 3 for 12. We were getting hurt on the offensive rebounds pretty bad. Who ignites our first little run? The legend, Caleb Martin, baby. Caleb hits a 3. All of a sudden, we're tied at 11. Then Max hits a 3. We get back-to-back 3s. We're up 3. A 12-2 run. Jimmy hits his jumper. Jimmy finally attacking, not being too reliant upon the shot fake, and just being aggressive and attacking and going for it. What's so scary about this team is that like there's so much more that we can be getting out of Jimmy and Bam, despite them playing solid. I don't think Bam had a bad game either. All these clowns on Twitter like trashing Bam Adebayo. Do any of you know how basketball works? Clearly you don't. Clearly you only look at like the points column and you see he's missing some shots and that's all you see. That's the depth of basketball for you. Like, have you not heard the word intangibles? Go on Google and Google the word intangible. The guy had 2 games with double-doubles in a row. Big rebounds, setting amazing picks, turning a bad pass into a tip out to Max Strus who hits a big 3. Awesome defense from Bam. I mean, Bam will be fine. Bam will be fine. Mark my words. Bam is fine. Bam will be fine. Don't worry about Bam. So there's my Bam rant. Really, my only complaint about the first quarter a little bit was like the offensive rebounds and things like that. But, you know, the weird thing about offensive rebounds is that sometimes you can be boxing out and a long three-pointer will hit the rim in a weird way and bounce a weird way, and even if you are boxing out, sometimes the ball just takes a bad bounce and doesn't go. Oh, well, that was annoying. I recorded like a whole 15-minute video breaking down this whole game. I get back to my phone, and my phone, I had no memory left on my piece of garbage 6-year-old iPhone X phone. Man, there were so many amazing gems that I proclaimed in that video that just got deleted because my phone had no storage, and now it's gone into the ether and it'll never be known. Second quarter now, they're 0 for 13 from 3. But what happened in the second quarter, baby? Every Heat junkie in the world finally got their wish. We got Duncan minutes. We got Haywood minutes. Haywood, Duncan, Kyle, Bam, Gabe. What immediately happens? Duncan, 3. And then the steal. The Haywood Highsmith pickpocket of Jason Tatum. Fast break to Gabe. Gabe back to Haywood. Boom. Oh, I've watched that steal probably about 75 times. That never gets old. Celtics 0 for 13 from 3. It was going to stay that way the rest of the night. What did we end up? Celtics 9 for 42 from 3. Heat 14 for 28, 50%. What was that about the worst shooting team in the league? That's why this team, nothing applies to this team. Rules, stats, metrics, analytics. Take it and throw it out the window. Horford finally broke their 0 for 13 from 3 with a 3, and then Gabe came right back and answered with a 3. And then a whole bunch of people just went back and forth hitting 3s. Caleb hit a 3, Lowry hit a 3, everybody's hitting 3s. Duncan put us up 17 at this point with that beautiful left-hand pass from Kyle. Shout out to Kyle Lowry, by the way. A solid game from Kyle. Really nice moments from Kyle. I was happy for him. 7 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. He was a plus 26. I don't even know what plus minus means, but plus 26 looks good. Guess who was a plus 22? Bam Adebayo, who everybody said has such a bad game, yet he had the second best plus minus. How does that work? Intangibles, baby! Intangibles! Caleb Martin. I noticed throughout my notes, everything throughout my notes is like Caleb hits a shot. Caleb puts us up 10. Caleb hits back-to-back 3s. Caleb does this. Caleb does that. Caleb Martin, I don't have words for Caleb Martin. The guy is just ascended to star status. I'm so happy for that guy. So we go into halftime up 11. It got cut down to 8. And then Jimmy closed us out really nice. He hit a 3 and then scored again, put us up 11. We were shooting 50% from 3 at halftime, and we ended the game shooting 50% from 3. Caleb was leading at halftime, 14.7 rebounds. We were winning 12-2 on fast break points. Our zone was great, and at this point, you know, Jimmy and Bam were like, It was the other guys, man. It was another game where Gabe was great, Caleb great, more great Duncan Robinson moments. I mean, Duncan just what a series Duncan Robinson had. Third quarter, Jimmy kicks it off with a 3. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. We had 3 guys in double figures already. That was really nice. Jimmy, Caleb, and Gabe. Only the Celtics had Jaylen Brown in double figures at this point. And then how about those MVP chants from the Celtics crowd for Derek White? Derek White brought it down to 8. And this is in the third quarter. Derek White really kind of tried to put the Celtics on his back. Didn't really work. The third quarter got a little dicey. Both teams were really struggling to score. Both teams playing really tough defense. They cut it down to like 7 or 8 points again. And then Jimmy hit a 3-pointer. Caleb hit a 3, put us up 10. We go into the fourth quarter up 10 points. Oh man, I wish my other video didn't get deleted and my phone didn't run out of space. It was so much better. This second take is not well. I don't have much left in the tank. I'm very emotionally drained. My brain is fried. But I'm sticking to it for my 23 subscribers. I love you guys, but I apologize if I'm struggling here. We all saw the game. Do I need to break it down? I'll keep breaking it down. I'm delusional right now. Fourth quarter. Who hits a 3? Who would you guess? Caleb Martin. What a surprise. Oh, how about this? How about this? It's the fourth quarter. Guess how many free throws we took up to the fourth quarter? Two free throws in an Eastern Conference Finals. We only took 2 free throws. It's the fourth quarter, yet we're up 13. Amazing. Caleb scores 8 points in a row. And then, and this is when the game gets blown wide open. Jimmy hits a jumper. We're up 15. We go on a 7-0 run. Celtics go 3+ minutes without scoring. How about this fun fact? The Miami Heat are 67-0 when they're up 10 or more in the fourth quarter. Is that true? That's crazy. That's a crazy stat. Go and double check that. Go ahead. Go and do a fact check. That's nuts. Heat zone, once again, is great. Jaylen Brown with 8 turnovers. Woof. The Miami Heat are like the Grim Reapers of the Eastern Conference. We get poor Mike Budenholzer fired in the Bucks series. We probably got Julius Randle traded in the Knicks series. And now we probably put the nail in the coffin to Jaylen Brown remaining in the Celtics, because let's be honest, he had one foot out the door anyway. He hasn't been happy there. We go on a 21-7 run. We're up 92-73, and then right when Bam hit that really nice pass to Duncan, we go up 94-73, and I write down 6 minutes left. We will win. I called it at 6 minutes left, baby. That's how much confidence I had. Then the Celtics put Peyton Pritchard in, and I was like, we're going to the finals, baby. Peyton Pritchard is playing basketball. We're going to the finals. It's a wrap. We put a stake through their heart. Just like I wanted, just like I called for. The poor media was so sad. Poor Charles Barkley was so sad. Of course, he goes right to trashing the Heat again. They get no credit ever. Good. I don't want any credit. I don't want anyone hyping us up. I love being in the underdogs. I love it. I love it. I love it. How about the irony of both the Eastern Conference Finals MVP award and the Eastern Conference Finals trophies both being named after Celtics legends, Bob Cousy and Larry Bird, and it goes to the Heat, to Jimmy Butler, and to the Heat in the Celtics stadium. Oh, amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. I'm kind of at a loss of words. I was at a loss of words and my brain was scrambled before this video even started. And now it's even worse because I had a whole beautiful 15-minute monologue that got lost because my phone decided to run out of space and I'm terrible with technology. I think where we are just speaks for itself. And all I can say is just be proud of these guys and relish in this stuff because this is just such a great journey to be a part of. If you're a Heat fan, if you've been riding with this team for this whole season or longer than that, through thick and thin, and you really stuck with this team, man, it really feels good to when you believe in something and you really believe in your heart and they do come through despite having been through hell, having been up and been down and been back up and been down again. and for them to get to the finals when no one thought they would. Give credit to the whole Heat organization, to Spo, to the Heat developmental program for finding these tough, gritty guys and developing them. But not only do they develop and come up through this program, they have this knack of finding these guys that have these ingredients about them in the first place. Certain things that you can't teach, that you just have or you don't have. That toughness, that perseverance, that grittiness, that always striving to get better. And Jimmy Butler brings this up sometimes about playing basketball the right way and not having an agenda. These guys just do whatever they're asked of. The mental toughness and perseverance of this team is something that you can really learn from and apply to your own life. That's why I keep saying, like, everything that's happening with this team, it's deeper than basketball. Like, it's truly, deeply, philosophically inspirational. It really is. I'm expecting a big series from Jimmy and Bam. I think I'm calling it. I'm saying it. Jimmy and Bam will be fine. They will have great series against the Nuggets. I'm calling it. If I'm wrong, I don't care. I believe in those two guys. And you know what? I'd rather have it this way. The way this series ended up going to a Game 7, it's so poetic. We got revenge on last year's Game 7. We go up 3, then we lose 3. Everybody thinks we're done, and then we rise from the dead after that Derek White buzzer beater. We rise from the dead, and we put a stake through the heart of the Celtics. And now we're going to the Nuggets, and let me tell you right now, I'm going to finish it with this. I'm not scared of the Nuggets. I'm not scared of the Nuggets. I'm not scared of the Nuggets. Let's go.
Before game 1. Oh my God. Y'all saw that? Goddamn Bumblebee.